Do you want to do some psychic spying? Right, so we're going to find out what's going off in the background, what you're not being told, and then how it's going to pan out. Okay, if you want one of these, the 25 quid, the priority same day guaranteed, you can find them in the Linktree link. If you just drop down to the description in the video, you can find it there. You can also book phone and video chat with me as well, people. Believe it or not, my books are open. Okay, right, so spread 1, what's going off in the background, what are you not being told? Spread 2 is the divination row, and it's how things are going to pan out. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's happening. Right, what we've got coming out first. 8 of Swords in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse, 9 of Wands. Right, so swords there where we think words we use. Okay, so we've got the lady there bound and blindfolded. You won't be able to see from here, but you can't see her arms because they're behind her back. The behind her back holding onto the rope, holding onto the rope. She's going to take the blindfold off, self-imposed restriction. It's in the reverse position, so there's some restriction being taken off. Hierophant in the reverse. So the Hierophant's one of the divine masculines, is divine masculine on a more spiritual based level. Now, relates to my star sign of Taurus, upright position, that can talk about sticking to some kind of tradition, so reverse position breaking away from that. The other way we can go is going on a path of discovery, normally in a spiritual sense. Who am I? What am I? Where am I going? What do I want? Etc. It's in the reverse position, so that would indicate not doing that. Okay, we've then got the 9 of Wands, Wands fire action, 9's reflection cards. We call this guy the Wounded Warrior. We've got the chap there, bandage on the head, 1 on each arm. This guy's been through the ringer. This guy's been to hell and back, and he's looking back and he's going, do you know what? I might be beaten, blooded, battered and bruised. However, I'm still standing. And it's in those moments, excuse the pun, you play your cards right. That is how you step into your power. Let's continue. I'm not sure if this is the collective or what's going off. Star card in the reverse. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So star card talks about hopes, dreams, aspirations, wishing on a bigger star. Reverse position, not getting that, starting to evaporate. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles relates to earth, can mean money and finance, can mean non-financial wealth. That's what we're investing our time, efforts and energies in. So we've got the chap in the garden there looking over the fruits or flowers, not ready for harvest yet, needs to get to 10. Upright position though, it's going in the right direction. Reverse position, things have gone off course. Okay, I generally call that the stick or twist cards. Do we stick and hope things turn around, or do we twist and start something new? Now, logic is going to dictate that you or this person, depending on the situation, is going to stick for one reason and one reason only. 7 is closer to 10 than starting at aces, right? So, overall outcome card. High Priestess. So the High Priestess is one of the divine feminine. She's divine feminine on a more spiritual based level. She's duality, what I preach. Love and light doesn't work, people. She's connection with spirit. She's intuition. Okay. Obstacles or blockages. Page of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. Court cards can be an energy within ourselves, can be the energy of somebody else around us. Pages are more youthful energy. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Don't have the full motion of the knights. More about giving something a go. This page is about an offer. He's offering the cup. Now, pages offers are tiny. They're dog shit, okay? I feel like the obstacle or blockage, because obviously this is advice for you, is to not accept any more offers that aren't worth the wait, okay? Removing any blockages. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen's feminine energy. Remember, it's energy, not gender. Queen of Pentacles is kind, caring, loving, devoted. She's cradling the pentacle like a baby there. Right, so what this kind of feels like is... right, so I think it's a little bit targeted individuals. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like there's a person out there, and they're having to force to face the issue and see the collective for who they really are, kind of like at a soul level, okay, destiny level, and that's then going to stop this person from pushing forwards with their plans, right? Because they're starting to realise that you are the wounded warrior. It doesn't matter how many attacks you take. It doesn't matter how many times the rug gets pulled out from underneath you. You're going to keep standing and rising. That's then putting their star card on hold. Okay, that's putting their plans on hold. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. And with the High Priestess, I kind of want to say that they've had some kind of divine intervention. Okay, because this person has or was breadcrumbing you. Okay, so you need to start focusing on yourself, nurturing yourself. So let's go on to the divination row and see how things are going to pan out. I just have to think about how I can move the swing arm on this mic because it's a little bit in the way for shuffling. I have to play about with it in a minute. Right, so tend to find this goes chronological. Outcome card round about 6 months from now. Right. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Chariot card. Right, okay, so Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not sure which way to go with this at the moment. So it can talk about kind of going into your hidey hole, hiding away. If it's more that the Queen of Pentacles is advising you to stop being a people pleaser, that could be about pulling your energy back. The problem is, excuse me, we then got the Six of Wands in the reverse. So story of this card is some great war going off. This village have been out to local battle, they've won. They've returned back to the village, they're celebrating. They know the great war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, it boosts morale of the troops. Reverse position, feeling light and got nothing to celebrate. We then got the Chariot. So the Chariot card for me talks about either the energy around us or questions of should I do it, is the time right? If it's energetic, I describe the Chariot as a bit of a juggernaut. So it takes a little bit of time to get the wheels in motion, but once it picks up speed, it's going to plough through everything like a freight train. If it's questions of should I do it, is the time right? The Chariot's saying yes. Get on the Chariot, ride forth. Let's continue. Four of Swords. Six of Pentacles. So Four of Swords generally talks about periods of rest. It's when our minds and our body are getting run down. Are we listening to it? Okay, upright positions, yes. Okay, taking some time out. Six of Pentacles. This is about finding energetic or financial balance. Overall outcome card. Ace of Swords. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going, right, long term, I need to change my overall mindset on the situation. Obstacles or blockages. Emperor in the reverse. So the Emperor in the upright position is what we call the divine masculine. He's like the kings, but he's combined. Good ruler, good leader, wise, knowledgeable, firm but fair, not afraid of fight, not afraid of change. Reverse position, toxic masculine energy. And I say energy because it can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary, an environment or a collective. I feel like this person who's we're kind of getting information on here is a toxic masculine, and you need to remember that, right? Removing any blockages. Tower card. Tower card, fixed card, the awakening card. So we got the tower there, struck by lightning, it's on fire, there's people jumping out, it's cracking, it's crumbling. This tower is whatever this situation is, it's built on rocky foundations and it needs to come down. Tower cards are always, always, always for long-term good, whether we like what happens or not. 1 time out of 10 they're positive, 9 times out of 10 they're tough and destructive. The idea of a tower card is the universe goes, right, you're in this timeline here, we need you over here, there's something you've not done, said, change shifted, whack, bitch slap, get over there, splat. The idea is you pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you press forwards regardless of what's happened. Now, what it feels like here is that I'm going to say, right, so in spread 1, I'm going to say that I changed my mind about that Queen of Pentacles, and it's saying that you need to realise that you keep nurturing people who are just giving you minuscule offers, options, etc. And that's enough, right? Enough's enough. So with the Queen of Pentacles there, I'm going to say that's you pulling your energy back, okay? You are going to have a little bit of a period of kind of going, I feel like I've got nothing to celebrate because, you know, this person, I thought they were my friend, I thought they were whoever. So feeling a little bit like you've got nothing to celebrate. Not defeated, though, because that would be the 9 of Wands in the reverse. All of a sudden, the universe is going, right, we're getting you out of this energy now. It's time to go. That's going to allow you a bit of downtime, bringing that energetic balance back, and then you can have a refresh. That, to me, is confirmation. The Tower card, this toxic masculine energy, this greedy, selfish person is going to get their karma, okay? So there you go. If it resonated, please claim it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel as well. And like I say, if you want a personalised reading, just hop down to the description and you can find the Linktree link in there. Till next time, good luck.